But the league recognition is fair, and it's coming around, as you were kind of alluded to this earlier. And, we talk a lot about whether De'Aaron Fox will be able to make the All-Star team. At this point, we'll see. It'd be great if he did. I mean, you're fourth in the West. It'd be pretty fair to have 2 All-Stars, and it seems right. But one thing is for certain. De'Aaron Fox is atop the leaderboard, or the ladder, I think is what you called it.
The ladder. Yeah. Clutch player ladder. He's the top of it. The league has a new award at the end of the season called the Jerry West Clutch Player of the Year Award. And so the NBA just released their first ranking of this award, calling it the Clutch Player Ladder. And De'Aaron Fox sits number 1. And I mean, rightfully so. He's leading the league in clutch field goal percentage. I think he's second in clutch points, but first in clutch buckets. I think like the actual like total baskets made. And I mean, like I said, just like rightfully so. He's been so good in the fourth quarter this year. And I mean, that's not everything in clutch, right? Clutch is the last. What is it? What's clutch exactly? 5 minutes left in the game or OT with like a 5-point game or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, De'Aaron Fox, he's kind of just been a clutch player his whole career, really. I think in his rookie year, he had like 4 game-winning shots. So he's done it his whole career. And so it's not surprising to see him continue that trend. But he's definitely taken it to a whole new level this year. He's been so good in the clutch, so good in the fourth. So it is kind of nice to see that award be made this year because, I mean, he's obviously leading it, and the NBA sees that as well.
Very beneficial for a guy like De'Aaron Fox to have an award like this to win, because I don't think they're going to make Speediest Player of the Year anytime soon.
Yeah, right.
But this will be really you get some NBA hardware. At the end of the day, it's like by adding another award. It might just be to help guys get recognition. It's kind of a promotional thing. But indirectly, I think De'Aaron Fox could really use that. It seems like he's a guy that probably could get a lot of recognition by doing other things. I mean, he's a very talented player, but it doesn't seem like something that he chooses to do. So this is a nice way for him to get kind of recognition just by kind of earning an award. But it seems like he'd technically probably, I would assume, have been on top of this ladder, as we call it, the whole season. And I don't really see how that will change, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what makes Fox so great, is just that being that killer. And he's done that pretty consistently and as the Kings have needed it. I mean, aside from, losing to Atlanta and Los Angeles in that first week of January, he's helped seal the deal for the most part and continues to do it. When did he drop 22 in the fourth quarter?
It was that second game against the Jazz, not the one where Herter hit that 3, but the one where they were actually in Utah and not Kelly Olynyk. Lauri Markkanen almost hit that 3 to win it. And so, yeah, he had that 22-point fourth where he hit the game winner right before Markkanen almost hit the game winner. And then even against the Lakers, what was that, last week, right? Right before the Magic game, he scored like, I don't know. He had a really big fourth quarter then too. So he's been turning it up in that fourth. That's like definitely his best quarter. And he's not afraid of the clutch, really. He's not afraid of the spotlight. That dude, I don't know. I feel like sometimes he just cannot hit his mid-range shot. But like when the fourth quarter comes around and when he needs to start making those shots, he just like on that elbow, he just can't miss. He's such a nice shotter, like that turnaround. It's tough turnaround. He's just like automatic in that when it matters. And I know Fox isn't consistent, but I feel like he's not really that inconsistent in the fourth. Like when you need that shot made, like he's gonna make it and he's gonna get it for you. So it's nice to have like a legit killer on our team now. Like I think Sabonis was talking about it too. It's like, dude, I think this is your fourth quarter. If you need me, like, let me know. I'll get in it, but you take the reins. He said something along those lines, and I mean that's exactly how it is. Sabonis is our best player, but Fox is your closer at the end of the game, right? And that's not. equally as important, but it's a very nice piece to have on your team.
We were talking a couple of weeks ago about like, man, should they think about changing the rotation to let him kind of get hot early? And it's just like what he's done all season, but mostly of late, it appears. He's just totally mopping it up in the fourth, just takes complete control. And we were spent so much time talking about the depth and just how all the working parts work together. It's just like that's just when it's working optimally. It's just De'Aaron Fox fucking cleaning it up. And it's performances like that, even if it doesn't seal the deal always, that's usually just because of the defense. Even when you're giving up 136 points to the Lakers, man, you lose by 2 points in that game. You're in it, especially in the fourth quarter, because of Fox and that just leader of the pack mentality. He's special. He definitely, talking about Sabonis being in the MVP conversation, that would really be a good recognition for him. Fox, get a nice clutch award, maybe get an all-star nod, which I think would be, he deserves. I think that would be really a big boost for De'Aaron Fox, and I think he's earned it. He's been terrific.
Yeah, I think so too. And he's got about a little less than a month until that All-Star game. I forget when they actually announced the All-Star teams. I'm assuming a week or two before. I don't know. I feel like he's right on the border now, especially with the Kings on this 4-game winning streak in fourth. I know they've been kind of been around fourth in the West for a minute now, but he has definitely been playing better, and that kind of like that slump he went, that's kind of like far enough away where you're kind of forgetting about it, and he's been playing well enough where it's like, okay, like you obviously Sabonis is an all-star, no question, but it's like, okay, like fourth team in the West, the guy scoring over 24 a game, like let the Kings have their all-star. So, but nonetheless, yeah, it is nice that at least an award's created where Fox can get some hardware, some NBA hardware in his trophy case.
And yeah, NBA All-Star starters are announced on the 26th of this month, and then the reserves are announced on the 2nd of February.
Oh, okay, so he really doesn't have much time. He's got like 2 weeks. It all starts. I mean, it doesn't all start tonight, but I mean, again, big game against the Lakers tonight. So maybe I want to see a couple 30 pieces out of De'Aaron. I feel like he can get there every now and then, but I want like a nice streak, like a nice 3 or 4 game 30-point streak from him. It's in him. We've seen him do it in the past, so it'd be awesome to see him get back on that type of level. But again, they haven't really needed him like that the last couple games. They've also been playing weaker teams and more blowouty games, I guess, even though they've kind of been close, but usually they handle it by the end of the game. So let's see if you can see with the 2 weeks left until the reserves are announced, because he's probably not going to be a starter. Let's see if he can really make that case to get that reserve.